What's up, guys? This is ThomasAMesen, and today I'm going to give you a review on the Galaxy S3 battery case. And this is for your S3. It works with any model. Obviously, it has to be the Galaxy S3, and it works with any model. So we're just going to review it. I want to tell you if it's worth the money, and just go over everything. So we're going to go with the look. I'm going to cover the look of the case and tell you what I think of it. So to start off, we're going to look at the front, and as you can see, it looks like there is a leather, flap, and it actually is leather. If you put your nose up to it, you can smell the leather coming off of it, and it's actually really nice. It has a really nice texture. So let's get a close-up. And as you can see, it says Galaxy S3. And we're just going to go back to the phone. So there is a flap that opens in and out. The thing I like about this flap is when you push it down, it doesn't, come back up. You do find when you first get this case, the flap does rise a little bit when you first get the case. But what I recommend is sitting the phone on the flap as many times as you can. Fold the crease, and eventually you will get the flap so it just goes down and it doesn't go up. Because when I first got the case, it stayed like that for a couple of days. So after unboxing this, I had this phone or this case for a couple of days now, and I'm just going to show you, the pros and cons of it. But first, we're just going to look over the case again. So there is a metal back, and as you can see, it says for Galaxy S3. There's also a metal/plastic kickstand, and you're probably wondering why it looks all wrinkly, and that is because when you pop open the little stand, there's a metal piece over a plastic piece. I'm just going to focus that for you. And instead of pulling the whole entire thing up, I pulled the metal off. As you can see, the metal's on the top, plastic's on the bottom. Well, I pulled the metal off by accident. It's not the best, stand in the world. So I pulled off the whole entire metal thing, and then what I had to do is just hot glue it back on, and it works just fine. It works really well. The reason you would want this is if you're on a plane and your battery is not charged, you just press this button, pop the stand back, and you can watch any movie you want. We're just gonna turn it off for now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover is the inside of the case. So we're just going to pop off the Galaxy S3, and it's very easy. All you do is just slide it off. And now you do see that there is some glue here, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. Originally, there is a really soft suede little sticker thing on this, and it makes it look really nice. But I actually took it off, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But we're going to start off with how this works. So basically how this works is there's a battery in this part of the case, and you plug your phone into this little USB port, and what it does is when you plug in your phone, it acts like a charger. So all of the charged, the battery in here is fully charged, and it will transfer this battery onto this battery. So that's basically how it works. Hopefully you guys got that. So how do you charge this? What you have to do is plug the charger onto this, and it will charge both of these at the same time. So it's really nice. And how it works is you plug in your phone. I'm just going to turn it off for you, just to show you that it charges. Okay, so far the build is really nice. I haven't dropped it yet. If you're looking for protection, this is not the case for you. If you're looking for, extra battery, this is the case for you. It's really nice. It gives your battery a lot more, juice. So we're just going to plug it in. And as you can see, the phone is fully off. The flap's on it. The reason I love the flap so much is because you won't get any scratches. You know, you can just put this in your book bag, you know, charge it, and you can just take the case out or whatever. So we're just going to press this button, and as you can see, these blue lights turn on, and I think that's really cool. And there is 4 buttons, and as you can see, when it's fully charged, all these buttons will be lit up, and then once this battery wears down, it will go down these bars. So if you see only 1 flashing, that means you don't have that much battery left. I have 3, so I have, you know, a pretty good amount of battery left, you know, 75%. So I'm just going to show you this charging. So I'm just going to turn this off, turn it back on, and you'll see that it will charge the phone. As you can see right there, that means it's charging the phone, and we're just going to turn it on for you. So you're probably wondering, how many extra hours does this case give you? Well, you know, it's not the best case, it's not the best battery case in the world, but it could give you, you know, 2 extra days of battery. And if you're probably wondering how is the beat up like that? Well, I rated my phone to a KOP ROM, and I actually like it a lot. I'll review it, but so far the case is really nice, and the only problems I had with the case so far is how the case is set up. So when you plug your phone in here, there's nothing to really keep your phone inside. I'll show you right now. So when the phone's like this, when you turn it over, you'll see that the case doesn't even stick onto the case. So what I did is I put some hot glue on the back, and now when I push the phone into it, the case kind of stays in a lot better than if it wasn't. So as you can see, it still falls out, but it helps a lot. You know, it stays there for a while. When that glue wasn't in there, it would just fall instantly, and it got really annoying. Also, it would get pushed down to the side, and as you can see, it's holding it pretty well right now. So all you do is push it down, and it'll stay in. So overall, I do like the case. It's not the best case. You know, it is $20, and you can buy it at Everbuying.com, and I just want to say a huge thanks to them for sending out this case to review. I do like the case, and I will be using it a lot. You know, I'll just pop it in my book bag, charge it, and if I need the phone, I can just take it out and, you know, go throughout my day. So the only bad thing is that it doesn't really keep your phone in. The stand is kind of cheap, so the thickness is also, it's really thick. So I'm just going to compare it to an OtterBox, and as you can see, it is just a lot thicker than the OtterBox. Not by much though, but it is nice. It does make your phone a lot heavier. It does protect it from scratches on the front and back, and it charges your phone. So for the value, it is extremely worth it. When you look at this, you think of like a $50 or $100 case. Everyone that I showed said that they couldn't believe this was only $20. So for the value, it is extremely worth it. You can buy it at Everbuying.com. Out of 10 stars, I do give it 7.5, just because it doesn't have too much battery. You don't save too. The reason I gave it a 7.5 is because the battery on this case doesn't really give the phone too much extra battery. I'd say an extra day or 2, but that's about it. If you're wondering how big the case battery is, it is a 3,200 milliamp battery, and that is pretty much it. So thanks for watching. If this video helped you at all, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And just again, thanks to Everbuying.com. If you want this case, I will put a link in the description. Okay, see ya.